Hey, ladies. So, we're going to have a cute conversation today. I just want to sit back. I want to pour. I want to share. And I want to let you guys know where I am. And I also want to share with you to not be scared to move forward and to pursue anything that you want. I am 49. I'll be 50 next year. And so many things have definitely been popping up in my head in regards to my personal life, my brand that I have here on these good, internet streets, my podcast, and just overall things. And I just want to share, and I hope I inspire you to just not be scared and to pivot and to move on if you have to. I'm sure you possibly have seen, for those of you who are here on YouTube, if you're listening on the podcast, I have removed my old videos. Some of you may have seen, some may have seen like, the new banner. Some of you may have seen like this kind of little tweaks and stuff that I have been making here on the YouTube channel and here on my podcast. I have made some major changes and I want to share with you why I make the changes, in addition to why, if there's something in your life that you might want to change, and don't be afraid to do it. Let me tell you, I've been afraid for years. And I also want to sit here and admit that I've been doing so many things wrong and following so many different people. And, for the last, I want to say 14 years, and I've been on these internet streets. So you guys know I always share about pivoting and doing something that you want to do. If it doesn't work, change. And I was not using that same thing for myself. I was sitting here holding on. That's like saying you got some, your hair is long, but you got some bad split ends. You just hold on to that length. That's what I was doing. I was holding on to that length. And meanwhile, while I'm holding on to this length and, having this hair, these split ends are just riding up, and it's tearing up the healthy hair that I have, right? That's the analogy that I want to give you. I pretty much been doing the wrong thing on YouTube. Have I met some amazing people in this transaction? Absolutely. Am I grateful? Absolutely. But I started out doing natural hair. And a lot of you found me through all the different journeys that I've been on this channel. This channel has been through so much. The channel's not going anywhere. It's just getting a wash. It's getting a wash. And it took me some months to really sit back and think about it. It's something that I really, really want to do. And I had to sit back and let go. So let's get into it. I'm going to give you something. I want you to listen, and I want you to possibly use it for yourself if need be. So I started my channel back in 2012. Well, 2011. 2012, I started doing content. It was October 12th, 2012, to be exact. My first video went up. And I started out with natural hair. Then I moved into makeup. I tried to do a little style, didn't work out too good. Then I tried to do what else I had to do? I kept wigs. We were doing the wigs. We were making wigs. We were protecting our natural hair. My highest videos where I was getting thousands of views, hundred thousands of views, they were wig videos. I don't wear wigs anymore. And then later on, as time went on, vlogs came about. And I saw that the girlies were doing vlogs and it was making their channels blew up. I went on and I started following the pack. And I should have never followed the pack. If you understand how this whole thing works, I pretty much killed myself, if you will, because I kept following the leaders. Meanwhile, I was never there to do that. I should have just stayed with natural hair. I should have stayed with makeup, or I should have stayed with doing wigs. Wigs was never going to happen because where I am now in my life, I can barely keep this little bit of hair I got on my head right now. I want to cut it off even shorter than this because the sweats that I'm having is unreal. The I can't even get it out. The warmness that reaches in my body and comes to my head. If you guys ever seen that video of that woman. I think she was at a football game and she was out in the cold and her head was steaming. That's how my body feels now. And some of you may have known I had a hysterectomy about 1.5 years ago. And baby, there's no perimenopause for me. I am in menopause. Menopause start the first day of your last period of not having it for a year. Baby, baby. That's another story, another conversation we'll get to another time. But as time went on, I evolved into doing vlogs. You know, I started vlogging, and here we are. My channel has been very stagnant. And I know I said I would do this even if I wouldn't get paid. And I tell you right now, I'm not getting paid. I don't have any videos on my channel. So my channel is not receiving any funds whatsoever. Is my channel back monetized? We talked about that. Yes, it is. I'm not making anything. I don't have any videos on my channel to make anything. Okay? So we're just being transparent here. We're being very, very, very transparent. And I wanted to give iamKeliB a new wash, a new chance on life. I didn't want the channel to go to waste. And I said, Kelly, the best way to do it is just revive it. Take everything off because I'm sending so many different signals to the algorithm. And the algorithm is pretty much your audience. I still have all these old videos on my channel that's pretty much holding my channel up. If I look at my back, what do you call it? The back end of my channel, like the studio. My highest videos are still my videos that's like 10 years ago, 14 years ago, those natural hair videos. I'm not doing that anymore. And I can't make those videos anymore to sustain those type of viewers that's looking for natural hair videos. I'm sorry, I can't. Am I missing out? Possibly, but that's not where I am. And I can't just make videos to make videos. Meanwhile, that's not where I am in my life. So here we are. I'm going to practice what I preach, not be afraid to pivot. iamKeliB. We're going to be about growth, life, and just having honest conversations. Will we get back to doing vlogs? Yes, we will. I got a surprise, but that's going to be later. We'll be getting back to doing vlogs because I'm going to be doing so many different things. And I definitely want to bring you along and share with you. And I want to inspire you. You know, just because, we're midlife doesn't mean life is over. Life has just begun. Yes, we probably have more years behind us than we got in front of us, but guess what? We can make the best of what we have right here, right now, and staying present. And that's where I want to be. I want to inspire us women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond because we are doing the damn thing. We are doing the damn thing. So in saying all of that, what are we going to have going over here? We're going to have good conversation. I'm going to be sharing some things that's on my mind. I want to pretty much motivate and I want to inspire and I want you to do the same for me. In regards to vlogs, we're going to have a new channel. Ooh, I was so afraid. Let me tell you, there's a few people that watch me that I do talk to on the phone and people that may have known me for several years. Some of me maybe have not known me that long. And I really wanted to just hold on to iamKeliB because iamKeliB is what started it. Believe it or not, iamKeliB had 2 names prior. Yes, she did. She had 2 names prior. Or maybe 1 name. No, she had 2 names. She had 2 names. She had, because back in the day, everybody had Buttercup, 1, 2, 3 names, stuff like that. So it was Kel's 1322. Then it went to Kelly B Styles. I don't know where that came from because Kelly was not doing any fashion. And then we came in to do iamKeliB. That's when things started evolving. People were pretty much, making channels their names and whatnot. I didn't go as far as putting my full name, but people were putting their names. So I just put that. And here we are. And I didn't want to let go. And I'm still not going to let go. I'm just going to pivot and we're going to have good conversation. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys stay because there will be definitely a change. And I just didn't want to not talk about it. I did do 2 videos prior to this video. So you've probably seen them 2 already. And they did pretty well. You guys was receiving towards it. So we're going to go along those lines. I was getting kind of caught like, God, do I have to put makeup on every week? Do I have to put makeup on every video? I was even telling my good sis Keita, for those of you who know, she's a friend of mine. And I was like, I just don't want to come up here every time I do a video and I got a full face of makeup on. I do not. If I just want to have a conversation, I want to have a conversation. I don't want to be suited and booted. I don't want to have on my freshest blouse in my closet. If I want to come up here and just talk and relate and just be a woman over 40, I just want to do that. I don't want to make it so complicated. I want it to be a space for us where we could just kind of like let loose, talk, while you're doing your dishes, cooking your dinner. I'm on in the background and you like, girl, yes, speak. Yes, girl. I was just thinking that. That's what I want. At the end of the day, I don't live an extravagant life. And I'm not going to sit up here and come up here on this channel and pretend like I do. I'm not going to sit and try to pull out a hat like, okay, well, I'm going out on Thursday. I'm going to pull my camera out on Thursday. I'm going to let them see this because I'm lying. I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody. I like to stay home, drink wine, go to the gym. I love planning. I love doing research. I love reading my books. I don't know if I said that already. I love candles. I love cozy wozy. I'm so honest. And it's like, do I go out? Yes, I do. Do I want to pull my camera out every time I go out? No, I do not. But do I like this? Yes. Do I like content creation? Yes. Do I want to do it within reason? Yes. I'm just being so honest. So here we are, starting over, not being afraid, and accepting this new chapter in my life. And here we are. I just felt like I had to get it off my chest. I feel good. I feel light. I feel like, yes. Because it's going to be times where I have a video and I'm looking like this. I'm looking like this. Or I may not have these on. I'm looking like this. Sometimes as a content creator, I want to be relatable. I don't want to be an individual where I have on makeup in every video, or I'm dressed up in every video, or I'm buying the next best makeup. Because guess what? Being an average woman, we ain't out here buying the next thing. I might say, oh girl, I'm gonna go get it. I'm not doing it. I'm not just doing it for content. Sometimes just having that girlfriend next door, just having that person you just want to talk to will just make a world of a difference. Because there's so many people that I just listen to. Right now, I'm so heavy into finance. I want to share things that I've learned in finance. Like I'm a finance manager, but I'm grants. I am a grant. I can write you a grant. I can complete a grant. I can grant. That is my forte. But when it comes down to us as women, we are in middle age. We're thinking about retirement. We're trying to invest. Some of us may not even have retirement saved. Some of us maybe have to dip into our retirement. May have to dip into our 401k for whatever reasons. Right now we got a whole shutdown going on. People getting furloughed. You know what I mean? People getting laid off. People getting, all these different things. So I want to be the real one. Now, there's not no real ones out there. There are plenty of real ones out there. But I just want to keep it nice and light. I want to be a place where you say, you know what, day is heavy. Let me go see what Kelly got going on. Oh, I know Kelly going to upload every Wednesday. I know she going to, get me going. I got a comment on one of my videos, the two that I have up right now. And I hope you're watching. I need to go. Let me see if I can find that comment. And the lovely lady said, she was going through it right now. And she said, every now and then I'll come to your channel and you will motivate me in some kind of way. And that made me feel so good. And I said, Kelly, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You are so scared to pivot and you're so scared to stop doing vlogs and doing thumbnails with 3 different pictures because you are so scared to pivot. because you've been here for so long. And you sitting here, you chasing this and you chasing that. Stop. If people stay, they stay. If people go, they go. But I want you to stay. But it made me realize that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. We're just going to have some good, candid conversations. And I hope you're here for, we're going to have a new channel. I was scared to do a new channel. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. And you will be getting that information. And yeah, the vlogs are going to be vlogging. But the way we're going to do it is so different because your girl has so much going on. And I definitely want to vlog what I'm doing at the end of the month. And I definitely want to vlog what I got going on, for the holidays, just as us women over 40, the vlogs geared to us. Over 40, over 50, over 60. That's what I want to do. And I want to inspire you to just live your best life. I know we have so many different things going on right now, the uncertainty of the world. But baby, I am here to let you know we're going to get through this, as we always do, as a 92%. Okay? And my content, yes, is for everyone, but I am definitely speaking to my Black woman. I am. I am a Black woman, and I want to speak to my Black women. So, in saying all of that, I hope I shared, and I hope I gave you enough, and I hope that you stick with me on this journey, and I hope I inspire you in some way, somehow, to never give up on yourself, and if it's not working out, to pivot, and if you're not for everyone, that's okay, because there's always the unknown. We have unknown going on right now, but we're pivoting. We're pivoting, and the channel's still iamKeliB because it's me. I'm who you jiving with, and the vlog channel will be coming soon. It's gonna be a strictly vlog channel. Okay. And you might say, Kelly, why you separate? Let's put everything on one channel. We want to just be right here. It's a reason for it, and the reason is I want to really. And let me sit up straight and tell you the reason why I want to keep it separate. I really, really want to pivot, and I really want to step out the box when it comes to my brand as me being iamKeliB. I feel that my podcast really has potential, and I feel like iamKeliB has potential. And I have to step up and show up in that way, so I can do what I'm supposed to do for my brand. Okay? And if I don't show up the way I'm supposed to show up, how can you take me serious or me take myself serious? I have been doing what I do for a let's get it out, Kelly. I have been doing what I do for a really long time, and I really, really enjoy what I do. I love to create content, but now I want to create content with purpose. I want to create content with value, and I want to leave nuggets and gems along the way. Not that I wasn't doing that before, but I really, really want to tap into it. And I'm not sure if you guys know, I do have an amazing website. And I've gotten some really amazing opportunities, and I really just want to go hard and go strong. And we're in fourth quarter, you know what I mean? I sit back and think about all things that I had planned for Q1, Q2, and not just for my brand, but even for myself. Like I wanted to really uh focus more so on my health. I think I mentioned to you before, like I had these blood pressure scares. I had all these other things that was popping up with me. I never really shared much about, my heart and things like that. But there's so many things that's going on, and not anything bad or anything alarming, but so many things that I really, really, really want to do. You know what I mean? And while I'm here and I can do the things, and I'm not speaking anything negative or anything, morbid, but I want to do them. I want to do them. So, and I want you to do the same thing for yourself. I want you to pour into yourself. I want you to do things that you want to do for yourself. And if you might have noticed, every day I ask you guys a question on the community tab. For those of you who are really following me, every day I ask you a question. And I ask those questions for a reason. And that's what got us here. Because there's so many of us that want to do change and want to move forward with our life. Sometimes we're stuck. We don't know where to start, how to start, what to do. And we're going to do it together. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect by any means. But we're going to do this together. And yeah. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Pivot. Because Kelly is pivot. And do I feel nervous? Do I feel butterflies? Absolutely. And that lets me know that the butterflies that I feel is the right thing to do. I'm scared. I'm scared as AF. But we're going to do it. And I hope you're here for the journey. And I hope I'm not just rambling and saying stuff all over. But I just wanted to just have the conversation and put it out there. So, in saying all that, if you stay to the end and you enjoyed this, subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up the video. Share with another Black woman. And I'll catch you in the next conversation. Okay? Bye, y'all.